Bam, we're live. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's
I have my coffee.
what's
I'll
up,
show you guys
Adrian?
my favorite mug
Megan, Kenneth, CrossFit Chief Nation,
of
Jet,
all
thank you.
times. Golden Girls.
I know the baby said that your favorite show was Gossip Girls, and you're
Wrong.
like, Golden Girls.
Wrong.
What's up?
Wrong.
Good Mother's Day. Did you see the Mother's Day present Jenny got from from one of the followers?
Yes, I did. I mean, what a Mother's Day present.
Dude.
You know?
Why? Why? Just why? Hold on, let me see if I can.
I mean,
The picture
are we surprised?
The picture she made was
great. Was so good.
The video. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, there's that.
And I would never block anybody on here. However, I've found the exception to the rule. If you send me a video in my DMs of you in just nothing but a t-shirt with your ass and your balls hanging out, and the song is When I Think About You, I Touch Myself.
A lot.
Yeah. You've been blocked.
Yes.
So then here's the freaking video. I'm not going to play the song because I don't know but he does a little dance move that also.
Oh God.
Have you seen this part yet?
Yes.
And I can't. Is he? Yep, here we go. Dude, no, stop. Just stop. Just stop. So happy Mother's Day, Jenny, wherever you are.
Yes.
I hope you're having fun. He could have been Megan, he could have been hot with a nice ass, but nope. That's just so.
I can only imagine the fucking people that she gets in her DMs. I'm just saying.
That was great. So that was the first, because when I first opened my phone this morning and I'm clicking through stories, that was one of the first ones I saw. It's like, oh my God, this is insane. He was is that what it's? Oh yeah, Donald ducking it because he only had, yeah, for sure. So where are we at? We had little Garrett's first Little League game the other day, and it solidifies how much I would love watching little kids sports, because it's not just soccer, even in baseball, wherever the ball goes, the whole group of kids go with it. And it's amazing.
Flock.
It's so fun. There's like no positions at all. Thanks, Pat. What's up, dude?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Did you see Jeff throw up here?
Yep. Thank you.
We love
Appreciate you guys for hanging out.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So this league, it's coach pitched, but every kid gets to go up to bat and literally swings until they hit the ball.
Yeah.
So this one poor kid was probably up there for what?
7 at bats. He was like 7 at bats. This kid was trying.
And he was like,
he was so cute though. He was so little.
Close every single time. His swing was great, but the ball, like would you say he was under the ball?
He was under the ball every time, yeah.
But they just wait until they hit, and then they get to run the bases. And then, but you have some of these kids that know the rules of the game, that if you run and tag them or you touch the base, that they're out. So they're like, you're out. And the coaches are like,
just leave them.
Just leave them. It's cool. But
they're competitive little shits too. Yeah. Like there's some of them are no joke. I'm like, maybe you're in the wrong league.
I mean, even on the same team. So G and his friends, they all jump on the ball and then like ripping it from each other. It's like, hey guys, you're on the same team. But he did great and he had so much fun. He was in his uniform and it's great.
So we did that, and then we went Mother's Day shopping for you, which he did great too. Yeah. He talked to the lady all by himself. He picked out your flowers all by himself. Yeah. He did such a good job. Made eye contact for most of it anyway. So it was great. It was a good time. We'll
talk about like step by step walk it. I love the story. Like when you guys have been doing this for
every year. It's like our ritual for Mother's Day for you. And
so he goes in and
he picks out the flowers, and he walks in, he's like looking at, he picks every flower individually. So he's walking around, he's like, well, maybe I should get mommy blue flowers this year because I'm a boy. And then he thinks about it for a second. He's like, but mommy's a girl, so I should get her pink flowers. So he's walking all through the store, and he finds and mommy deserves these big flowers. So he gets like, it's I don't even know what kind of flowers they are.
I'll take a picture.
He
I'll put it on my
probably does,
Instagram
but
later, yeah.
and so he picks out some of those, and I was like, "Hey, bud, do you want to get mommy some roses?" He's like, "Just one. Everybody has roses. She deserves different flowers." And so he continues to walk around. He did a great job. He gets better every year at picking these things out. And he loves doing it.
Yeah.
And he loves talking to the ladies in the store, and it was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, and he very much wants it to be for both of us.
Yeah.
Because then he turned to you and he was like, "Mommy, we have to get you flowers too."
Yeah.
Right. And
like,
he's been doing that with me, for the last couple of weeks building up to Mother's Day. He's like, "We got to get mommy flowers." And I'm like, I think flowers are nice, but maybe we could think about getting something different for mommy. You know what I mean? And so, but he asked you if you wanted to get, if you guys should get flowers for you too.
I very much try to make the day about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gave birth to him, you grew him, so I very much always try to make the day about you. But he has 2 mommies and he wants to do something for both of us. So it was very cute. He made us both cards at school. It was adorable.
Well, that was something that and I.
How you doing, bro? How's Greg Glassman?
I
saw that. That was really cool, dude. That was fire.
I saw the picture. Yes, Ferg, you're definitely raising a heartbreaker for sure.
Thanks, Crossbat.
Actually, I don't know if he'll be a heartbreaker.
No, I think he'll be.
He's
gonna be one of those kids that's in love with being in love, I think.
Yeah. But that was something that you and I had to navigate through too, because I always wanted to celebrate Mother's Day big for you too. And it was something that was more important for you to say, I'm not taking away the fact that I'm his mom, but like this day I feel like is like your day because I'm the one that gave birth to him.
Yeah. You did the work, dude. I was there. I saw it. You did all the work. All I did was hold a leg. That was it.
You did, and you never let it go. Even when I told you to take a breath. To take a breath. Did you always kind of feel that way? Did you feel that way later on? Like, when we found out we were pregnant, did you ever think like,
no, I never.
I'm gonna get to celebrate Mother's Day too. I'm excited about this. Or did you always believe and always want that like Mother's Day to be about me?
Always. I've never ever. No. And when is Muscle Mommy Day? Yeah, and I don't even do. It's not like on Father's Day. It's a day for me or something like that. It's not that.
No, he does something for my father.
Yeah, he does something for his grandpa.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never. You grew him. You pushed him out. You breastfed for a year. Like, no, today's about you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's really cool though, because the school does make stuff in school for both of us.
Yeah.
And so for you feel like that's enough.
And I enjoy the time that he and I get to spend to go pick stuff out with you. And I enjoy. Oh my God, do you remember our first Mother's Day? When do I still have a picture of this? When it was like you had just gone out. It was like the first time you left me home alone with him.
Oh yeah.
And you had gone out to get your feet rubbed, and
you were like, get out of the house.
Yeah,
please.
I was like, just go somewhere. And he was like a month old. And
I think so. I think the day, right?
Yeah, basically.
To the day, I think he was a month old.
You send it?
In your DMs.
Oh yeah, there it is. So she goes out to get her feet rubbed. And my sister, the deli is the building by the road. And then behind us in the back of the parking lot is another humongous building with a whole bunch of businesses in it. And so like I have him, he's in the swing, he's chilling. She's out getting her feet rubbed. Oh shoot, I can't, did I pause it? Okay. She's out getting her feet rubbed. All of a sudden I hear this giant crash. And my sister had driven her car into the building behind us. So yeah, it was, and literally I had to call Colleen and be like, hey, you got to come back because yeah, it was a whole, into the building. Can
you set the scene though?
She was coming home from, she had worked all night. She had a night job and she was coming home, and David Weed, women can't drive. This kind of solidifies it. She was just coming home from work, but I guess her brakes gave out when they looked at the car.
Whipped that thing fucking to the side.
Yeah, and
as hard as she could to get into that parking spot.
Right into the freaking.
Because you can see that
building.
We have the what do you call it? Like the
insane.
parking guard curbs or whatever in each one of the spaces. And
it was, so I had to call you. You had to come home. You didn't get your first Mother's Day out. And and yeah, so turned it into a garage rambler for sure.
Yep.
It was insane. I don't know. They said the brakes gave out when they did, like, they investigated, because she was just coming home from work. There was nothing really, she wasn't doing anything. It's not like she was out drinking or any of that stuff. So, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. So you had to run home, get him so I could help her. Thankfully, she was fine.
Yeah.
Everything happened.
What the fuck is going on?
And there was a woman working inside the store too at the time. So like, she scared the shit out of her everywhere. I was like, oh, well, happy Mother's Day. Sorry.
Yep.
But yeah, that was our first one.
Holidays are either hit or miss for us. Seems like everyone always gets sick or is in terrible mood. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Something always happens.
Yep.
But so yeah, that was the first one. And then I was kind of trying to think, we've taught little G to celebrate Mother's Day. I don't think I ever, because my mom was a single mom. I don't think I think I only did things for her from school. Like, the school would help you do something for Mother's Day. And then, so I guess you're just taught to, I mean, we always did stuff for my grandma. And we always did stuff for my grandpa. But like.
Yeah, I mean, I remember just doing stuff at school.
Yeah.
I remember always making, little things at school. And my mom is very big into crafts. So she knits, she creates little Christmas stockings out of material. She makes little Halloween bags. She makes she's very, very crafty like that. So she would make little things like that for me to bring into school for holidays. So whether it was Christmas, whether it was Halloween, Valentine's Day, she learned how to make these little baggies out of paper that were shaped as hearts, and you could put your Valentine stuff in there. So we would do stuff like that. So she was involved that way. But if you're asking, was it a family thing where, he makes things in school and then you and him do something for me, or him and I do something for you outside of school? I don't remember that either.
Yeah, that's great. Like I said, we always did it for my grandma. But I want to make sure that he does that stuff for you. I want him to have that time with you and feel special about it. So,
well, we also went Mother's Day shopping for you, and it was very important for him to go Mother's Day shopping for you. And what did we get for you?
They got me a new baseball glove so I can, because I've been doing it barehanded lately, and so they got me a softball glove so I can practice better with him, because we got to work on that defense.
Perfect gift.
Yeah, right.
We know he knows his mommy very well.
You know what I wanted to remember too? Yesterday's show I was watching with Caleb and Souza, and Caleb and Souza talking about Big Mike was hilarious. I didn't see it. I didn't even know that they knew that conspiracy was out there. That's so funny. I can't with that. That cracked me up. And then Devesh with the top 10 comment of the week about the chat being sexist. He was like,
"Oh, are they?"
Yeah, for this one thing.
Is the chat sexist?
Big Mike. Hey, Craig, what's up, dude? It was in reference to when there's a new guy guest host for the show. Like, he can get it. Like, he's gonna get all the ribbing, all the whatever. But when it's new women added to the show, that the chat's very nice. Yeah, you guys are the sexiest. That's fair. That's fair. And I was like, well, I'll take that kind of sexism anytime. If the chat wants to roast the dudes and kind of that was funny.
Yeah.
And then what else? We saw Outside the Box show had Jeremy versus Kippen Grant. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Jeremy, how'd you feel about that? Are you ready for Wednesday, buddy? Aren't you going Slater on Wednesday?
Versus Slater. Yeah. He looks like he's ready.
Yeah.
So
That should be super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's Sunday. I guess we gotta talk about this too. The new Pope that everybody's kind of up in arms about right now. Let me see. Yeah, this guy,
Okay.
Pope Leo.
Mm-hmm.
He and I guess the name he picked is he's an American guy. And I guess the name that he picked is supposed to be a progressive, means he's gonna be a progressive Pope.
Mm-hmm.
So now everybody, Jeremy, I heard Slater isn't feeling well. Shows off. Here goes with the trash talk. Yeah, Rambler, American Pope. And he's supposed to be progressive or something like that. So in my mind, I'm going, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that he's gonna make it so like people can get divorced in the Catholic Church and gays go to heaven? Is that
Isn't that what the other Pope did?
I thought that's what we already had. How much more progressive can he get? Where are we getting?
Yeah, I don't.
Like I don't know what they want, or do they want him to like roll that back?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I would assume the what do you call them? What do they call themselves? The true believers?
I guess. Or like, I don't know, just like they followed the book to the letter or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know the difference between like the Catholic faith and the like all that stuff, but I know that they got a lot of rules. And
yeah.
So I'm assuming they wanted the next pope to kind of roll back some of the progressive leanings of the church.
I'm assuming.
And now this guy, I guess, is progressive. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I thought it was cool. It was an American guy. I thought the Italian guy was going to get it.
With stuff like this, do you think that it is just something to
progressive pope, ironic?
do you think it's something that is just distracting to other things that are going on? And I say that not in shaming that for some people this is very, very important. Obviously, everybody knows like I don't have a faith like that. So for me, this is like, okay, cool. Like there's a new pope. But for some people, like it's a very, very big deal as to who the next pope was chosen as.
Yeah.
But do you think that this is still just something to distract against other things that are going on that might be bigger to focus on?
Nah.
Or do you think this is?
I mean,
for most
of us, it's not really distracting because for most of us, we don't care who the pope is, or like, do we even? The majority of us don't follow the Catholic leanings anyway, so we really don't. And this is all. I think this is all infighting with themselves, kind of like there's. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are mad. I think it's MAGA that's mad. MAGA doesn't like that he at AI. MAGA doesn't like that he won't do what they say. So what do they want him to? I'm assuming they want him to roll back some of the more progressive things that the church has already done, as I'm assuming. So they won't. What else is in here?
Oh, okay.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Olivia, I heard the opposite based on his name he picked. The last pope with that name was very conservative and really pushed Saint Michael. Oh, really? I thought I saw that it was more progressive leaning. Okay. I heard. Oh, so they are. So who's mad then? MAGA can't be mad if he's going to be a more conservative pope, right? That's what they want. They want the no divorce. Once you're married, you're always married. No like contraceptives, no gay people in heaven, no shit like that, right? Oh, they should be happy then.
Meg. He's a Sox fan, so. What's up, guys?
Sabir and Kelly, what's up?
As Catholics, it's not distracting, just par for the rest. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like when Triple H, what did you just say?
Becomes a chairman.
It's like when Triple H becomes chairman of the WWE. Okay. Oh, MAGA's a new ISIS. Damn. All right. I was just curious. I don't know too much about it, but when I saw it, but that makes more sense now. Oh yeah, no, it says woke. He's a woke pope. I don't know. Whatever. I have to look into it more. I just didn't think.
Pope.
But like, what power does he actually really have? Can he actually really doesn't all of them have to vote on it? He can't just like change law, right?
I don't know. Does the Pope have absolute law?
I don't think so. I think the woke. I have no idea. But all right. The Knicks let me down yesterday. That was tough. So I was sad coming into the real question is who is the sugar wolf? Hey Grant, what's up? Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was funny.
Oh, he does hold supreme authority within the Catholic Church, but not absolute in the sense of a dictator. Yeah. He has full, universal, and immediate authority in the care of souls. Authority is exercised within the framework of church laws, not as a complete lack of accountability or limitations.
All right. David Reed is the old Jeff Baker. Hey, Clock, what's up? Yeah, Jake, I did play that. I played, I played. It's not Jeremy. Come on. That doesn't even look like Jeremy. But it's funny when you said it. It's great.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like he has absolute power, but significant power within the church.
Has there ever been a pope that was? There's been a lot of cardinals that have been charged with being pedos, but I don't think a pope ever has been. I don't think he could be. He's kind of just stuck in that. He can't come out of the Vatican, can he? Unless he's on a trip. He doesn't have enough time to do that.
He's busy?
Cardinals got time.
He's busy.
Yeah. And what else? Yeah, the Knicks let me down last night. Screw that. I was very upset. They lost like the entire time they were playing. It was just 20-point deficit the entire time. That was horrible.
They were doing good for a little bit, weren't they?
No, and not during 1 single second, maybe the first 5 minutes, but like they were trashed the entire night.
I guess you probably should have assumed that it wasn't going to be a good game because the baby was not into it at all.
No, he did not care.
He's like, Mom, I don't care. And it's like, he's been talking about it. And then he was like, I don't really care. I'm good. So I guess he didn't.
Have you heard about the secret burial grounds within the Vatican City? Come on, man. There can't be.
Let's see.
For like treasure or for like pedo stuff? Stop it. Stop. What else did we do? We had that. The Knicks sucked. Oh, we got the Clarkson video. Or Shabuzi for the Met Gala. That was crazy. Did you see this? This poor man, what they dressed him up in for the Met Gala?
No, I was looking for the secret grounds under the Vatican City.
Oh, I see.
No, go ahead.
He's got you on a treasure hunt.
It says that there's a burial. Yeah, secret burial ground. Yep.
Art Gold has. Oh, what is that? What did you say?
Yeah, burial for who was it? It's beneath St. Peter's.
Eric Utley, Art Gold, original history books. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Mausoleums, tombs, and what is believed to be the grave of St. Peter himself.
Oh,
so
right.
Jake, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but that's what AI says, or what was it Jet GTP or whatever?
David, you missed it. We did it at the beginning. We showed the video. Do you really think that looks like Jeremy? I didn't think so.
I don't think
so. Jeremy's got some heft to him. This guy looked a little skinny. Those legs look kind of skinny. And Jeremy's kind of got a donk too. So like that dude did not have an ass at all. Jeremy's got an ass.
And I don't know if Jeremy would hide it though.
Yeah.
I don't think Jeremy would wear a shirt to hide it if he's gonna,
I mean, we've all seen that Jeremy's not afraid to show off the goods. So if he was gonna do it, I think he would just
True.
He would just go for it. I'm gonna put this and I'm gonna end up spilling this on the
It was Jeremy, he told me.
Right. It doesn't, but Jeremy was my first thought. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Shabuzi, sorry. You see what they put this man in? Like,
Xavier.
Why does every black man in Hollywood get forced into feminization once they reach stardom? Mind you, the theme of the Met Gala is about black men influencing fashion. So why is he, a black man dressed like a bohemian woman? And if this was really how he wanted to look, that'd be okay. But this man looks visibly uncomfortable. And after what Cat Williams had to say, I'm asking a lot of questions.
I thought so too. Like he does not look comfortable at all. He comes out, he gives this little sheepish smile, and then doesn't know where to put his hands, doesn't know how to stand, keeps playing with those tail things on the back of it. I don't even know what those are. Do you know what those are? You're a Project Runway person.
Play it again. I couldn't see the. Just you don't have to put the volume on. Just play it.
Like, look at those things.
Oh, it's supposed to be some sort of train. You know, like how women have super long trains, or even the tuxedos used to have longer trains for men.
What man wants a damn train on his ass?
Well, the tuxedos that they used to have.
Not like that, though. That's They only came down like half your leg, right, guys? Like, I know that it's supposed to be about like glamour or whatever, glitz and glam, but that was just, and Caitlin Clark too. Holy crap! If that wasn't the most lesbian outfit I've ever seen in my life, and I know she's not a lesbian.
Why? What was she wearing?
She has a boyfriend. It was I can't find it now. It was some weird suit looking thing. And she had like her hair was like plastered to the side of her face.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just.
Well, listen, I mean, I don't watch it much anymore, but I watched Project Runway for a long time and America's Next Top Model and all that type of stuff. Like I was into the competitive part of it. And some of the things that they call fashion, I have never felt like is something that I would wear. But you see a lot of celebrities wearing things, men and women, that you literally just go like this and you're like, that's like, how is that fashion?
Like, look,
you know what I mean?
This is what the dude looks like in, real life. Like, and then they put him in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on. The dude is like, and then they put him with a train on his ass. Like, come on.
You don't think that he chose that himself? What you're saying is like it was a publicity something?
Yeah, I think it was. I think there's another one of those weird ass things where they try to make it okay for. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. You have this really strong masculine dude that is like hot as fuck, and then you put him in whatever that was. I still don't even understand what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't look like something he would normally wear to a fucking party.
Yeah.
Looks like a girl's outfit. There's nothing about that is masculine at all. To me.
And those hats always kill me when they wear those.
So
it looks like a plate. Like they have a plate on their head. Or like a really big serving plate. Like just on the top of their head.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kenneth. The Met Gala is just a huge Illuminati ritual. It was weird. And then, yeah, I don't know. That one was too much for me. And then the Caitlin Clark one, like, and I know she's, the Christian Kettler, Jaden Smith. Like, I don't think Jaden Smith is gay at all.
No?
No. At all. And he's been running around in girls' clothes forever. But
Kenneth, he does have nice arms. The Boozy does have nice arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever understand the huge, like, over the top outfits that they wear at the Met Gala.
Isn't that just supposed to be for the runway? Like they're supposed to do that on the runway.
Yeah, but even those fashion shows like that they do, everyone's like, "Oh my God, this is true fashion," and I'm like, "Is it expression? Sure, and fine if you want to call it like a performance." You know what I mean? Like costumes for a performance, but I feel like those type of runways that lead to like everyday events. You know what I mean? That I don't understand. So
Olivia, he could say no thank you. Kenny? Is that because doesn't this getting invited to the Met Gala, doesn't that all have to do with like whatever your label is in the music industry? And I wonder if he can say no. I mean, if he says no, how much does that cost him? I don't know. Okay, because he can. Okay, fine, because he can. He can.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that was crazy. I was on Xavier's side with that one. What else we got? The Kanye West song about his cousin.
Oh,
it's fashion for people who have ridiculous amounts of money. I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Standy, that's what I think. He'd probably never be invited back if he said no, and then they all have to go to those stupid after parties.
Oh God, can you imagine? I can't imagine being in an outfit like that and having to go party after. I'd be like, get me out of this. Can I go be put in a pair of jeans, please?
Maybe they wear things like that for attention. Yeah, but Shabuzi doesn't need attention. Not like that. I mean, I understand why the basketball players and stuff do it, because they don't.
Listen, I never got or understood the shorts and tux jacket that LeBron started wearing with these high socks and these like it was like high socks and
he wore those to press conferences
and shoes. Like I'm like, that is not cute.
Fergie, I can't imagine being that outfit and have right?
Right.
Like seriously. Right. I don't even, they have all the pictures in the newspapers after the Met Gala is over, and I'm just like, who wants to wear that? That is like horrific.
Yeah. Not me.
Not me either.
I would want to be in a suit. Put me in a suit.
That's that's back to the Caitlin Clark thing.
Put me in a suit.
That's basically what she was in.
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
No, it's just nothing. It's just that it's the most gay lesbian shit I've ever seen in my life. And there's this whole big thing about like, she's not gay. She's not gay. I'm like, I don't think she's gay either. She's got a whole boyfriend. I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot, but she's got a whole boyfriend and she wears this lesbian clad outfit to the Met Gala. And he's nowhere to be seen, or at least I didn't see him in anything. I couldn't find it. I looked for it. It was in the newspaper the other day, but I definitely could not find it.
She in a skirt
and like a jacket top, a suit top.
No. I'm not. No, I found it, but this is not what I'm saying. I'm talking about like a suit, like pants. This. You wore this.
Where is it? Her hair's crazy.
This right here.
Yeah, no, that was the draft. No, that wasn't it. That's what I'm saying. I can't find it. Like, I don't know why they don't have it up. I searched it. I can't find it. But it was the most lesbian looking thing ever. And it was in the New York Post.
I don't know if that's the Times.
So, and I was just like, girl, if you're trying to prove you're not a lesbian, that was not the outfit to pick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Jake, I found something for you, bro.
No, I would say, well, let's talk about this real quick. Like, this is Pamela Anderson, and she is getting so much shit for aging gracefully.
Oh, I know.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Like, she is getting so much shit for aging gracefully, for not having procedures, nothing in her face, no, like, she's not painting her face full of makeup to try to stay young and everything. And people are giving her so much shit for it.
She can't win.
No.
Because either she's going to do it, she's going to do all the fillers, and she's going to do the makeup. Because in the documentary she put out, what was that, Netflix or whatever?
Yeah.
That documentary was awesome. And she looked, to me,
natural.
she looked amazing to me.
She is natural as can be. And she is just aging gracefully. And yeah.
But you want her to age gracefully. You don't want her to put fillers in her lips and her cheeks and her, her eyebrows.
Yeah, you talk shit about the people that put so much shit in their face.
And then
there's this, and you know who else did it? Sage Bergener? Is that how you say the last name?
Sage Bergener?
Yeah. She also put something up on her store and was showing all of her fine lines and wrinkles that she has. And she's like, you know what? She goes, I didn't realize how many people don't have them because of like Botox and stuff like that. Here's just some natural, we're going to go for it. This is who I am. You know what I mean? Because that is something that we've idolized is this perfection and staying young. And what do you do to stay young is you put a bunch of shit in your face to keep you young. But then you also have the incidents where people put too much in their face.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even look like them. And then people criticize them for doing that. And why don't you age gracefully? You really can't win no matter what.
No. And especially because that's what she was known for, right? Like she was known for the big boobs and the big lips. And
perfect.
Yeah, she was gorgeous.
She was perfect. And I mean, I think that I think her eyebrows are too small. I think if she had fuller eyebrows, that probably would
help
a little bit.
And Jake's right. The haircut too. The haircut didn't help her out.
Yeah.
But I'm with you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this show, but I did see her documentary, and I've loved her since she was on Baywatch. Like that was my teenage years. But yeah, it's sad that she's getting shit for that. She's finally doing what women like. Stop telling us we need to do all this shit. We need to put all this shit, and then we finally don't do it, and then the internet loses its mind about it.
Listen, it's tough. It's tough to be okay not wearing makeup and not falling into the pressure of staying young. I mean, I see it all the time with friends my own age that are running around and posting that they're getting this done on their face and they're going for Botox. And
that's funny.
Wait,
Fondal. You're not lying, bro. Aging men versus women. The older men get, the more they look like Sean Connery. The older women get, the more they look like Sean Connery.
Wow. Ouch. Ouch.
But that is, well, dudes who do the face fillers and stuff, when they get older, they don't look so great. But the guys that don't do it and just age gracefully with the salt and pepper and stuff, they look great. Like Robert Redford, yeah, for real. Robert Redford always looked good. I don't know if Brad Pitt still looks good. But I might not be he looked good in what was that freaking movie? Troy.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Stephen Flores. What's up, dude?
But no, it's tough. Yeah. I mean, we can laugh about it now. It probably wasn't fun for you when we first met, but like I used to wear a ton of makeup on my face, and I used to.
Oh my God! Yes.
I used to straighten my hair every single day. I would not leave the house without makeup on, and then I would sleep with it on and wake up with it all over you, all over the pillows.
That was so annoying. You're like eye mascara or whatever it was that was always on the pillowcases in the morning. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have any pictures on this account of when we were first together, when I used to wear a ton. Are you looking for it?
No, I'm going to share this because I think Judy just brought it up. And has anyone seen Rob Lowe lately? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He wears a little too much makeup for me, but he's hot though. He's always been hot. He will always be hot. He just stopped the show at one of my favorite shows. It was like a fireman show, 911 something Lone Star, I think. And he was great. He looked amazing.
I don't think I have any on this account.
Yeah. Rob Lowe's
From when we first got together. But yeah, no, what my point being is that it takes time to get comfortable, like to be in public, to be around people and not feel like that you have to follow the trend. And oh my God, I don't wear makeup at all in any of these posts.
Joe Ellis, you are correct. Rob Lowe could get it then and now. And well, I mean, not from me, but like I would have used his sperm for my kid if that had been an option for sure. The first movie I ever saw him in, Joe, and it was a movie. He was an ice skater. God, he was so hot in that. He wasn't an ice skater. He played hockey. I don't know if I can find it now, but he was so hot in that movie. And you're right, Pat. Tom Cruise and Rob Lowe. It's insane what they look like now. What else did I want to... Megan, what'd you say? When I wear makeup or jeans now, people ask what's wrong. I know. You know what? I haven't worn jeans in I don't even know how long.
I wore them the other day and my wife was like, what is happening?
Yeah, yes, Pat. Young blood. Yep. That was a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, I did. I've been wearing jeans and some not workout pants lately, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Who are you talking to? Who's on your phone? That's when I get all nervous. Like, who's on your phone? Let me see them DMs real quick. What's going on? Why are you in jeans and have lipstick on? No, you don't really wear lipstick.
I never wore lipstick.
I'm just messing with you. What else? Where were we at? We were on I don't know where we were at.
But I mean, with all the guys that are in here, you know, there is the conversation of, do you prefer natural or do you prefer, you know, women that have had work done? And so many times you hear guys say, no, I want natural, I want natural, I want natural. But then you hear the stories of men that are married to natural women cheating on them or liking stuff and, you know, being inappropriate in DMs with women that obviously have had work done. So do you prefer natural or do you prefer perfection?
Well, somewhere at the top, Joe said that men are doing a lot more fillers now these days. And I believe that too. I've seen some dudes on TV that I'm just like, my guy, you did not need all that. But I think as you age with all that stuff, you look like it makes you age more. Like you just have to keep doing it. But then the more you keep doing it, the weirder you look too. Remember the cat lady?
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
My wife watched a show the other night and says she thinks she knows Colleen. Colleen, where do you know? I don't know. Where is she from? I was born and raised in New York and I have never left.
Yeah. Upstate
New York.
Like Syracuse-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have been told a couple times that I look like, I think I have three doppelgangers on Long Island because
it's just the red hair
here and 2 other places. Like when I was traveling up island for something or whatever, someone would be like, hey, are you so-and-so? And I'm like, I'm not. I did not.
Did you go to Georgetown University? No.
Nope. Joe Ellis.
Men want natural look, but most of the time that's not natural. They just don't want it to be clearly noticeable. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I talk about my wife the same way that Simon talks about his, like just workout clothes, sports bra, sweaty. Like I don't, it's so weird to me now with people with like what is this thing called? The cat, whatever. You used to do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, I was like, come on, babe. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it.
It looked good. I liked it. But now it's funny because now I see myself and I'll like, there's once in a while now that I'll try to put some makeup on and I'm like, oh my God, that's so much shit on my eyes. But has
that ever gotten you a date? Like did dressing up like that with.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. But you have to remember I was always in makeup and I only felt like that I was attractive with makeup on.
I don't know.
So yes, to answer your question, yes, I would get dates with makeup on, but I always wore makeup. There wasn't a time that if I was going out that I would not have a full face of makeup on. And I would pin straight my hair. Like I would straighten my hair every single day. This is like I had a braid in last night. That's why my hair looks like this. But like I would pin straight it. And then I went to the phase where I had bangs. So I would make sure that my forehead was covered because I have a really big forehead. So like I was saying that to a friend the other day because I was in a ponytail. I was in a regular ponytail and you have been waiting for me to just be in a regular pulled back ponytail since we've been married. And I finally had it. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, you look so nice with a ponytail. And I was like, yeah, my wife is so excited that it's just a regular ponytail. It's not all these extra shit. And I was like, I guess I'm just over the fact that I have a really big forehead and I guess I like the way that it looks now.
Yeah, you used to have those bangs, those sweeping bangs that like
those very heavy bangs and then the straight across bangs. Mm-hmm.
Jody, I don't think we have a photo on Instagram like that. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have those.
Joe Ellis, I need all the help I can get, but less is more for sure. And Avery, what is natural makeup? Avery, it's why women now do natural makeup. Do you know what that is? Is that like just the skin tone makeup stuff?
natural makeup is where it's not a ton of makeup. Like it's a little bit of mascara, it's a little bit of eyeliner sometimes.
Do women even need to do that anymore? Like, don't you just have to take one picture for a dating app and swipe right, and that's how you? They don't even go out to meet people anymore to go on a date.
I mean, that's true.
So
that's true.
And then when you go on a date, do you have to look exactly like you looked in the dating app picture?
Yes.
Or that's catfishing, right?
That's catfishing. Filters, baby, filters. Wait, I'm trying to find one, Judy. Hold on. Yeah, that's filters.
Sarah Beth, I'm definitely embracing aging. Rarely wear makeup and never have because it's better for my. Yeah, that's what I would think, right? Botox and all that is so toxic for our already stressed out bodies.
I don't know why. Well, you can see right here. I don't know why. Like I try to pull it up and I can't. I had my bangs here.
Oh yeah,
the super short bangs here, and then this is me very young. This one all the way over. So there's the one with me in a donut. I'm like 18 in this picture right here.
With the cat eyes.
With the cat eyes, with the hat on and whatever. That's me at like, oh God, 18.
Yep.
Yeah. And and that was actually like a light day of makeup for me. So it looks like a lot, but I used to cake on way more eyeshadow than that. Hold on, let me see. There's one of us. This is when Garrett and I first met right here. This one in the middle. Our very first picture. Oh, there was one of us. Yeah, these are the bangs she's talking about with you in the white shirt right there. I used to have those really
emo
big
days for sure.
Those sweeping bangs.
She had the studded belts too.
I did
everywhere. Yep.
These big bangs right here of you with the hat on. Right there. Where's the one of me with a full face of makeup? You see, I haven't done it.
How did I even ask you out? Did I even ask you out? Yeah, I did. I asked you out on a legit date, didn't I?
You did.
Okay,
you did when you slid in. When
you're making me dizzy.
Slid into my DMs, Facebook Messenger.
I did. I asked you out on a real date. Like, yeah, Red Lobster. I asked you out to Red Lobster.
Yes,
that's what I did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I don't even know how they're doing it anymore. I'm so confused how they even talk to each other and sit in front of each other and get a date.
And kind of emo days, like those pictures that I have on that. So I have another Instagram that is private, and my Facebook and stuff like that. Those pictures that I just showed you is nothing compared to what I used to look like back then. Like, talk about emo days. Like,
at AI, if the woman is cool, men won't care what they look like. Then why do they marry all the hot ones that just annoy the shit out of them? Or is that just movies that I watch, or I watch celebrities too much? Like I always feel like they do pick the hot ones, and then the hot ones end up just annoying them all day.
Did you have the black leather wrist cuffs? I didn't do those, but I did the bracelets, the gel bracelets that you would put two together and then you would wear them. So I used to have them up and down my arms, and then the sweatbands. So I did the sweatbands and then I did the bracelets up both arms. So I never did the leather wrist cuffs though.
I had the brown leather watch though. You know how it was like a big leather plate, but the watch was on top of it. I had one of those for a little while. But I was never emo.
Yeah,
do guys have pickup lines anymore? Jeremy, do guys have pickup lines now? Do you still use pickup lines? Are there pickup lines out there? Red Lobster. That was great. Except for the fact that she got sick on the date because she was so nervous.
I was so nervous
that she got sick, and we didn't even get through the whole. I don't even think you ate. We ended up just going back to the house.
I didn't eat at all. I was so nervous, but it was funny because we had been talking, and then we met, and then we started talking, and then we met again in person after we had been talking for a month or so, and then we both were super nervous. Remember when you came back to your sister's house? We kept our distance from each other.
Yeah, I know. Wait, what happened to Spin? Who said it? Spin. Did I see Spin's post about somebody collapsing?
Let's see.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't been.
Wow, Jeremy, that was pretty intense. I'm not going to share that, what you just sent us.
I'll ask later.
Oh.
Here, just take down the. What happened? I don't know. Let's find out. Damn. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shit.
Oof. Miriam collapsing backwards there from the squat.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Yeah, she must have some kind of cramp.
Oh, wow.
So medical team going out to look at her. No, that looks like a nerve thing,
Hopefully, yeah.
She was shaking.
I hope their meeting's doing fine. There's a lot of people around her.
Some concerned face there and a lot of people around. So we might have a bit of a delay before our final heat.
Or Pedro.
I'll give her a bit of applause leaving. I mean, we have absolutely no information. If we hear something, we'll tell you.
Oh, God.
That's like seizure stuff, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Spin wrote, scary moment during the final event at the French Throwdown. Miriam Von Rohr collapsed while on the sandbag squats. Medical was on the scene within a few seconds, and she was transported off the floor on a stretcher. Oh, shoot. I hope she's okay. That
Damn.
sucks, dude.
Ooh. Yeah.
Damn, low blood sugar. That's
I
what I thought. I thought seizure.
was like, do you shake like that? With low blood sugar?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Definitely looked like a seizure shaking like that.
We definitely have had a kid in the store have a seizure, and that's what it looked like to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's crazy.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah, me too, dude. Hey, man. But that's not from exercise though, right? Seizures isn't that a disorder? Don't you have a seizure or is that?
I think you can have a seizure from.
I'm not sure.
It's not.
What else is it? A man finally just asked me to go get coffee yesterday, and it was the best date I've been on in a while. Games are dumb. All right, cool. I like it.
Not normally. It's saying mostly, obviously, epilepsy, but other medical conditions, head injuries, infections, high fever, stroke, tumors, genetic condition, electrolyte imbalance.
Damn. That's not the.
No.
Maybe Kenneth, maybe from heat stroke, but not from just working out. That's crazy. The Sev, hey Sev, what's up? If that was at WTF, she would have fallen into a shadow, and we wouldn't have seen it.
I mean,
there were shadows. Yeah, you saw what you watched. I've
been watching it. Yeah,
more than I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would agree. I think the hardest part about it is the lighting. It's I get the dramatic effects of it, but it's making it very difficult to be able to see. It's like you're seeing a shadow of them. Like when they were lifting, I understand that the theatrics of like the spotlights, but not like if you're going to do a spotlight, why not do the spotlights from the top? It looked like they did like the spotlights almost from like a bottom, or they were much smaller. You know what I mean? But like I didn't, and they go black out 10 seconds, then they go green before the 3, 2, 1, then go, and then the lights come on, but the full stadium lights don't come on. Like this isn't, it's seeming like a production versus an event where everybody can be seen. So I agree with Sev on that. It's pretty
edging. Wonder if she was vaxxed. I was thinking that too. Was that what you're saying too, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It possibly. Oh, Judge Reed, how are you?
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Pushing your body to the limit may have consequences. Yeah, well, of course. But
did you pull this up?
Overheating, dehydration can cause seizures.
Yep.
Well, that sucks. I hope she's okay.
High fever, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah.
Well, the medical team was there. Hopefully she's okay. She got taken out. That was crazy.
That did derail the
sorry, the dating talk. All right. Back to there was some cool. Sorry, I got squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeremy said pickup lines are considered cringe and creepy nowadays. I don't know. Some of them are cute. Like what's the one? Someone just said, "Touch my shirt, it's boyfriend material." Who was that? I lost your comment somewhere.
I think it was
here.
Fergie, wasn't it?
But that was a good one. I would laugh and smile at that, and probably touch your shirt. So
yeah.
Okay, I had something for Jake. If Jake's still in here,
he is.
All right.
Oh, he wanted to tell us about the French Throwdown.
Oh, French Throwdown was amazingly well run, 13th year, and it shows. Insanely put together, over 350 volunteers. Incredible.
Jake, was this your first time going to the French Throwdown?
I saw the video of the volunteers working out when you went live on IG. That looked like a lot of fun. It looked really cool. But I found this for you, Jakey boy. And if I can find a way to buy these and send them to you, I absolutely will.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh God.
Body's watching me. It's my anxiety.
If I can find these shits and get a link and send them bitches to you, I am absolutely gonna do that.
Oh my God.
Absolutely gonna do that. I can't.
You have the jorts. He has the jorts from Born Primitive.
I can't believe how much my algorithm has changed since I've joined your stupid little group chat. And I'm like obsessed with it now. Now I can't stop.
And
Jeremy,
he got a picture with Greg.
Yeah.
If you
it's
go
on his IG.
His IG. Oh my God, those are hilarious.
Face show, you're welcome. And then and you're right. I guess the one thing I've learned by watching the Savant podcast show is that only men do this shit.
Oh boy.
This is legitimately only men do this shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep. Wait for it.
Oh
Wait
no.
for it.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. God. Only men do this shit. Oh, there's one woman. Here we go.
Se cayó.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, no, I cannot.
Holy shit.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Like legitimately, there's one woman in that entire video, and she's just doing her thing, and a little boy walked into her. And there's like thousands of videos like this that I've found that I've saved. It's legit.
He's fine.
Only men do this.
Oh, this is what we have to look forward to with our son.
And that's what I keep thinking too. I'm like, oh God, this is.
Jeremy, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that about women. I don't think women are boring.
Are we? I mean,
I don't think I've ever heard someone say that women are boring. Usually the opposite.
Like I just hear this. Like, I mean, granted. Okay. Oh, let's see if it works. That's what's gonna try it. Oh, please work. Hold on. Please work. Please work. Yes. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Driving a Starbucks. Yo, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Isn't it a beautiful day here on Long Island?
It is gorgeous out. Yeah, it's actually nice.
We're gonna go outside, do other things. They're probably gonna throw the ball to
we're
each
gonna play
other
some
or
baseball.
whatever, and just get outside today. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for covering today. I was a little busy this morning. It's my daughter's birthday today, so going back and forth and doing that whole thing. So yeah, I just called to wish you guys happy Mother's Day and keep doing what you're doing. Doing great,
dude.
and yeah, we'll see you for Murph hopefully.
Yeah, so I have the times. I just haven't talked to Garrett about the time that we think we can get up there. I wanted to come and do it with Tara, but she's doing it at like 7:30 in the morning, and I don't think I can get up there by that time. So not that I would run with her because she's a very, very good runner, but she might have to pull me through the last. You might have to come run the last mile with me and pull me along. So
I have a bike for that.
What?
I'm coaching, so I gotta have a bike.
But yes, we'll definitely see you for Murph. And I'll text you later and let you know what time I can come.
And you guys want shirts?
Sure.
Of course. Always.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'll go back with the sizes, and then I'll get you some shirts. We'll discuss stuff.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So we love you. Tell wifey we said Happy Mother's Day. Give her a big hug for us.
Yeah, man. All right, ladies. Thanks.
All right.
All the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Sorry. Yep. One phone call and then the.
I'm
so excited that the phone worked because it did not work. Hey, is that our first bot that's in the chat right now?
No, we've had other
What is
ones.
that?
No, we've had other ones. Yeah. The
Really?
last in ours on our show we had one. Remember? I think it was when the boys were on.
Oh shit.
We had our bot because Jake could not focus. He was like, have you seen this? Have you seen this? You have to pull this up. And then we did. Like, have you seen this? Have you seen this? You have to pull this up. And then we did. So
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we did have. We've had our bots.
Where was that? We are the Avery. We are the reason the human race has carried on.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because then, yeah. Okay. So here's this one too. I feel like it's. I feel
You're
like
not alone, Jake. We do too.
I feel like only men would think this up.
I did it.
Passed out friend.
I got it through. I got it through. I did it. Got the natty puck. I got it through.
He made his friend, his drunk, passed out friend, into a mini golf course.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Oh God. All right. What else? I got so many of these, and would you kill me if I did this to our kid? I'm very I'm curious.
Sit on your bottom.
I want to.
Just for a test run. Are
Yeah,
you ready?
test run.
Later, dude.
I feel like you would kill me.
No.
Nope.
Oh no!
Would you kill me? The kid is gone.
He's still going.
He's still going. In the woods.
Oh yeah, I'd kill you. Yep. I would jump on a tube and be like, better write up the divorce papers.
And the dad's not moving either. He's just watching it get further and further and further and further away. Oh man.
No.
Like he didn't even start to run after the kid, roll down the hill.
Nope.
Kid did a Clark Griswold. Yeah.
Nope.
He was Oh God.
Divorce papers, honey.
Look, Jake, that's fantastic.
Of course you would say that. Of course you would say that. No.
Oh my God.
No, there's no way.
Oh, all right, fine. Here's the last one.
Nothing dads can do except Yep.
And as much as
Jeremy,
men,
do you know that though?
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
As much as men talk about how precious their dick is and their balls are, and then they risk it for the biscuit with this shit.
There used to be more practical reasons to have kids. 150 years ago, they had kids.
Why? Just why?
There used to be more practical reasons to have kids. 150 years ago, they had kids.
It's your own damn fault. Why are you doing that? Why are you? Don't understand. Like, no, don't let the baby like kick me in the nuts or anything. But then they do shit like that and just try to knock yourself out.
Oh my gosh.
And those bags are heavy too.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. Yeah, right? Are you really gonna risk it like that? Dude, nah.
No, I feel like that.
The straightest thing a man can do is let his friends play with his junk.
Oh, here, I sent this to the chat, to our chat, and I'll.
Corn nuts. That's what they called it. Corn nuts instead of cornhole.
This is funny.
I'll give you $100 if you can tell me what this is used for.
$100?
Yes. You get one guess.
One guess?
Uh-huh.
It's got finger holes right there. So.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen one before?
Are there
I think so.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think it is.
All right.
It's slippery.
Yep.
I'm with it.
Slippery. He said it's
God.
slippery.
What is it?
I'm trying to. I don't know what it's called.
I mean,
know the
you can
name of
ask
it.
questions.
It's something the doctor uses, ain't it?
Yeah.
Corn cob hole.
Yeah.
Go on the right track.
Good job,
It
Fergie.
is. That's what I think it is.
Well, can you guess already?
Yeah, the dentists use it. They,
Oh, no.
and then so you can saw it, so they can get in there and get your
I
teeth.
wouldn't have put that in my.
No.
Wow, that's what it's used for, Haley.
That's
They,
what gynecologists use on women's hoo-has.
that? Why so big?
Just to check it.
Where the hell did you even buy one of these from?
Well, my gynecologist was going to throw his out.
You give me a used hoo-ha spreader
I
and let me put it in my mouth.
Hey, babe. I'll give you $100.
Man, why are they always so cold too? Right? That one was plastic. The one that I always get is they're metal. They're so cold.
Yes.
It's a funnel, right? Wrong hole.
right.
Oh, clock. Okay. That's a good sign. He doesn't watch a lot of porn. Okay. There you go. Oh God, that was funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all.
That was funny when I saw that.
All of this is Jake's fault.
It is.
I don't know why this one is not Jake's fault, but I figured, I don't know, it would be perfect for the Savon podcast show, and we could
discuss.
We could talk about it
We could
because
discuss.
we don't discriminate here on the Savon podcast. We come for love and understanding. So here we go. Down syndrome girl at the train station. No one was ready for her. Right? And now this chick is on my.
Isn't this a filter?
Is it a filter or is this what they're doing now?
It's a filter.
Oh, is that what they're doing? Because now there's nothing but like it's like everywhere I go, there's the Down syndrome girl on my
Because you
page.
see that there was a glitch. So
Wait,
watch.
I'll pause it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh!
Right there. You see how it glitches?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
I think I heard this where this was.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I saw it though. Hold on, one more time.
Yeah, I think it's a filter.
It's right. Yep, right there. You saw her real face.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's what they're
filter.
doing.
I heard that somewhere. That
Bay show. Yeah. Okay. So that's why there's so many of these now.
Yeah.
It's not the same girl either. It's all different girls.
Yep.
Okay. So this is what they're doing on DMs.
Yeah. This is the new trend.
Damn.
I guess, you know.
Is it a filter on TikTok or is it a?
I'm sure. Doesn't
Okay,
everything
because that
start?
had me messed up.
Doesn't
for a
everything
while.
start on TikTok?
I guess. Who makes a Down syndrome filter for TikTok? Like, why is that a thing? Humans are too poor. Okay. Sure. Fine. All right, good. I learned something new today. See? Love and understanding. And then
They're just putting filters on everything.
I
Everything has a filter.
I can't believe there's not some activists out there right now being pissed
I'm
off
sure
that
there is.
there's a filter for Down syndrome people on TikTok.
I'm sure there is.
Who comes up with this shit for real? You're right. That's
People
what I'm
that
saying.
have too much time on their hands.
All right, there's this one, and then I think I'm out of reels, but this was cool. I mean, it's cool,
That looks really cool.
but I'm still not doing it.
The creativity though. That That is creative as hell.
Yep.
I got to get props to that. That is,
that was athletic as hell.
That is amazing.
Yeah, there's some good ones, man. I'm telling you, my algorithm is the best now that I have guy friends.
Yeah.
Like seriously, the best.
Yep.
So thanks guys.
I know. What did I sent you a bunch of things.
I would go into the Jake and Jan thread, but that one I think we should let the guys do that on the They need to explain half the shit that they send me. I don't even understand half of it. But what is everybody doing today? Are you guys all going out with your wives and your moms and your all that? I'm not. I just DM'd y'all something that make every guy in here cringe. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Don't pull it up. I'm scared, Jeremy. Sevon doesn't even pull up the shit that you DM him. So I'm like,
no, there's one of them that he sent that I said I am not sharing. So,
no, I can't even pull up the page because you have the N word 800 times in our thread, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't have Savon on the show. Oh, well, I guess, technically now you're black, babe. You're redheaded black.
Yeah, I heard that.
Gingers are black people now.
Isn't that what Sev said?
Yeah.
Oh.
If we found that out somehow, I'm not sure.
Is that true? Or is that
no, I don't think so.
An opinion?
But no, it was
Sev's.
Oh, ninja. Yeah, that word. It's like at the top of our thread. Oh, I can't
Marco, not true.
No, not true. But yeah. What else? What else we doing? What else we got? Oh, did we do the Kanye cousin song thing yet?
No.
Did you guys all hear about that?
No.
And
I think he's getting divorced.
Oh yeah.
I think she's
and
she's had enough.
He's been banned off of he can't play whatever the song is somewhere.
Mm-hmm. We're just hanging with our kid, Jim. We're hanging with our kid. Probably gonna go out outside. It's really nice here, so they'll probably throw the baseball around or whatever.
We're gonna go get sushi later after watching.
Her and I are gonna go have a little date.
And
go get sushi.
That may not be code for stuff, but
yeah. But no, just hanging with the kid, hanging with the kiddo. So
please don't say it. I'm just trying to find I don't want to actually play it. He made a song, whatever. He made a song about his cousin, basically says that his cousin gave him head or something weird like that. And it's like this whole long, and everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? Like he parades his wife around and basically naked. Now you're writing songs about if you were abused as a child, maybe not put it in a song like that. Maybe actually go somewhere and work out these weird ass feelings that you're having right now that are coming up out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, I guess it goes to the whole conversation is, how much is too much to share? You know what I mean? And for someone like him, he's an artist, he's a musician.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that like everybody writes what they go through in songs, but maybe this is his way of processing what happened and talking about it. Maybe he doesn't have, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just think it goes back to how much is too much to share, because you also have so many songs that talk about violence, to women, by men, that kind of stuff. And nobody bats an eye at it, but someone that writes a song that has personal.
And it claims a lot of stuff. Like it claims that they were together for like a long time, between the ages of like 7 and 14 or something like that, that this was happening. That's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah.
You should probably go talk to someone that can actually help you with this and deal with this. And I mean, it really is the truth. Like boy, when his mom passed, something happened in him and he clicked and he went totally off the freaking rails. Cause this is, like, yeah, people are making fun of him or whatever, like, oh, Kanye's gay, whatever. But I don't even care about that. I just care about the fact that, dude, you obviously either you're lying and that's some real bullshit that you're making up right now, or that actually really did happen to you and you should probably go get some help with that.
I mean, Jake said it here. Is this the end game of a narcissist making up trauma to win back appeal through victimhood?
Right.
Is it he's got a taste of attention and he can get it? It's his drug. And that's the hard reality of this world, is that there have been so many false claims of abuse that not everybody believes it from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, and because he has been doing a lot of things that people are like questioning, you know, his sanity and questioning him, like questioning who he is and what he's doing because of all his behaviors.
Because I saw it in my
is
first
he
thing.
spiraling? Is he making this up? Is he trying to still be relevant after everything that happened?
Joseph sent him to Diddy. Oh, did they pick the? All right, let me not get off this for a second. But my first thought was that he's lying.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, and like that's sad if he is not lying. But my first thought is because there's just been so much of this shit where it's made up shit. You got the Blake Lively story that was made up. The biggest one ever was the Jussie Smollett one. Then there was the NASCAR with a noose one thing. There's been so many. The Jay-Z one was bullshit. Like there's so many of them that now my default is, well, that's probably bullshit, which kind of sucks because we've worked so hard to get it so that you believe it when victims say something. But now you can't because there's so many of this dumb shit out there that now you can't. You're like, my default is going back to, I don't know, man. You're gonna have to prove that shit. Can someone make a profile for Colleen's massive jug, please? Oh, wow. I was like, she does have massive jugs, but they're covered up today, right? Like they're not out right now. They're coming out later when we go get sushi for dinner. Those are for me.
We live in a world where what does everybody want? They want, especially when they know what it's like to have it. When you have people that know nothing but being in the spotlight and being relevant and that's taken away from them, what are they going to continue to fight for?
Yeah.
Relevance. You know what I mean? Like, so it's, now that's how you celebrate. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sushi and jugs. Now that's how you celebrate Mother's Day.
That was the plan all along.
Oh, he's going for sushi.
I already said it may or may not be. You don't know. Might be both. Yeah, attention. I kind of do feel like it's just something that he's doing for attention and it's not something that he's trying to.
We live in a world of validation.
Yeah.
From other people, everybody. Validation from the internet, validation from the paparazzi, validation from, you know, wealthy people. Like it's validation. And what do you do to get that validation? Some people will do anything and everything to keep that validation and keep that spotlight because going home and being by yourself.
This is fucking low.
Like going home and being by yourself and having to face the hard truths of certain things, like they'd rather stay in the spotlight and be a different person and portray this persona, you know, instead of being who they truly are. And that's something that you and I were trying to figure out when we were starting this podcast. Like, you know, how do we show up? Do we show up as this? Oh, people like this, so we should show up like this. And then we're like, okay, this doesn't feel like us though.
Yeah,
or there's certain things that, you know, you were comfortable talking about and I wasn't comfortable talking about. And then we got to a point where like, you know, and Souza was the one that gave us the feedback for it. When he came on our show, he was like, can I give you some feedback? And yeah, absolutely. Just be yourself. Just talk about the things that you guys talk about in the way that you guys talk about. And people will listen or people won't listen.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think it was until we really figured out that we could just be who we are and people will
So
support.
Kanye never figured it out. Is that like he's like a character of himself now?
I think that you could probably be right. Like maybe when his mom passed, it really like set him spiraling. I'm sure it had something to do with his public marriage to Kim and their kids and what that looked like. And then everything that happened in the music industry, because obviously there's more things that are coming out where there's a lot of shady shit that goes on in the music industry. You know what I mean? So I'm sure all of those, like eventually, we talk about this all the time. Eventually that shit is going to start showing up.
And I'm laughing at Jake. I'm not.
Yeah. And you're going to start acting out in one way or another. You either act out, in
just for attention.
In words, attention, behaviors, and stuff like that, because you haven't dealt with that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying it's easy to deal with that, but if you don't deal with it, it's going to show up and it's going to disrupt so many important things in your life. If I didn't get my shit together, it was going to affect you and I at one point. You know what I'm saying? It was affecting me being a mom. Like if you don't take care of that shit that is within you, then it will show up no matter what. So,
well, if it's true, I feel really bad. If it's not true, he's a douchebag, and
this one too. It's important.
Joe Ellis. It's important when gaining popularity to keep people around you who ground you. People who knew you before popularity most surround themselves with yes men, and it fuels their own spiral. Yeah, I get that.
Well, and that's the struggle that they deal with too, of like, to Joe's point, they have to be yes men because in order for them to get what they want out of that person, this one person has to do what they need to do. You hear so many times about these celebrities having these crews around them, and very rarely are they crews that they grew up with, or they are the ones that they grew up with, and then realizing that, because we're talking about Kanye, we use him as an example. He's the shining light. He's the one that is the popular one. He's the one that everybody wants. But what is he, if he does well and you yes him to death, what's he going to do? He's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And so many people don't have that person that is like, hold on a second. We might want to check ourselves real quick. Does this make sense? Playing out the scenarios.
Man, he's been famous for so long. Like, I can't imagine the amount of yes men that he has around him and the people that will do whatever his bidding is. That's most of these guys, right? Like, but like this was, and you can get past the whole, I mean, I don't know if I could get past the whole your wife was naked in public thing, but like you can get past all the kind of the other antics, like changing your name, whatever, with your dumbass t-shirts. Most people just ignore the fuck out of him now. Nobody really wants to claim him anymore. So at some point, don't these yes men start to leave? Like, he's not relevant anymore, really. Like, he doesn't have that. He's not that billionaire status. He's not. I can't imagine anybody saw that song and was like, yeah, dude, put that song out. That's great. Everybody's going to advise him not to make himself look gay. So.
But I don't think it does, though. I don't think it does for everybody.
I mean,
I think for some people that it's looking at a victim and sympathizing with a child that was abused. And that changes the whole perspective. When somebody comes out and explains that they were a victim of some sort of trauma, especially, SA or whatever, then that changes the way that people look at you. They empathize with you. They sympathize with you.
No, it's not, David. Y'all are definitely not yes men and women. Y'all make your feelings known no matter what it is, whether you agree or don't agree. I would never say that about y'all.
So I mean, yes, I think that some people probably did look at that and be like, oh shit. But I don't think it was everybody that looked at it as, oh shit, he's gay. I think more people looked at it as he went through some stuff and this is his way of sharing his story that could because also we experience this gets sympathy for the behaviors that follow after it. And most of us that have experienced trauma realize that eventually we have to just, in order to heal, you have to accept what was without letting it drive for what is to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so if he's never had the chance to do that, if he's never had the chance to talk about it, to work through it, to heal from it, to forgive it, in whatever capacity that looks like, it will eventually be the driver of his actions. And losing he had everything and then he lost everything.
And he lost a lot.
I don't know.
Money.
I can't imagine.
He lost his kids.
Right.
But he did it on his own though. It's the result of his own actions. So he didn't have to do all that. And then he wouldn't have lost 99% of that shit. So it's his own fucking fault. But
but my point being is that yes, but does he know or is he in a place where he can take accountability for his actions?
I don't think so.
If you don't do the hard work and look at yourself in the fucking mirror and say, oh shit, this is a result of my behavior, then
there you go. Joe
right.
Ellis,
That's what I'm saying.
At some point, trauma,
It's not an excuse.
2 phone calls today. Oh shoot, I might have to. Oh, did I turn it back on?
Who's this?
Hello? You there? Hold on.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, there you go. Got it. What's up?
I'm on it. Or do I wait?
Hello?
Yeah, hi there.
Hi.
What's up? What can we do for you? Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Am I on the air?
Yeah, you're on the air, bro.
Nigger.
Wow, we got one of Sev's trolls, dude. No, I don't do that. Sev likes to talk to trolls. I don't like to talk to trolls.
No.
Oh shoot. Was that one of the jail ones?
Maybe.
Oh. He said the hard R too. That was new. That was crazy.
At the
All right. Back
All
to
right.
Joe's point. At some point, trauma isn't an excuse. Yeah, I absolutely right? Sorry, I'm getting derailed a little bit. You guys always I know. It's insane. We got the hard OT on our own show.
We did.
Jeremy, what Colleen is talking about is much of what my dad's group is predicated on: healing from past trauma before it manifests and destroys everything around you. Yeah. Oh, no, to where I was going
with Joe's.
Yeah. To Joe's point was that shit happens to people all the time. You know what I mean? It's not, you can't just that can't be an excuse for you to just be a dipshit. Like you can't just be like, oh, I can treat someone however I want for however long I want because I've had cancer, or, because I was abused as a kid, or because that shit gets old after a while. Like you do.
I mean, you can choose to you can choose to live that type of life, but eventually you're going to realize, like you're saying, babe, that not everybody hangs around for that, because eventually it's going to get to a point where the excuses are starting to get old.
Yeah.
Where it's like the empathy and the sympathy for what happened tends to
go away
because you want to be like, well, okay, so have I.
Yeah.
And that's unfair. It's unfair to try to like put your trauma over someone else's trauma and say that like, well, I had it worse than you had it. You know what I mean? But eventually it does get to that point where it's just, listen, I get you've been through some stuff and there's nothing else that I can do to help you.
Yeah.
Maybe this is something that needs to be, in a professional setting. Have you thought of talking to somebody? Have you, that kind of stuff. And you kind of have to get to those direct conversations, and sometimes it sticks and sometimes it doesn't. Usually the person is like, fuck you, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
because you don't understand what I've been through, and how dare you minimize what I've been through. And that's not what it is. It's eventually you look at them and you're like, well, how much longer do you want to live
I don't know if this is the same guy. If I want to pick it up, I can't tell.
You don't have to.
I'll try it. One more shot. What's up?
I was just wondering if you could sit in my mouth.
No, it's the same dude. That was actually a better one. No, I'm not sitting on your mouth, bro. Absolutely not.
No thanks.
Okay, I'm good on that. Now I have the number in my head. Now I just won't answer it. It's fine. Yeah, here. Trauma has become social credit these days. And also they're making things traumatic that aren't traumatic. That it's just life.
Well, here,
like, they're calling shit traumatic that isn't traumatic.
Yeah. I love this woman. I found this. She is a therapist. And this is starting to be the conversation that not everything you've been through is trauma.
I knew what trauma was, right? But we can have a conversation about it. Because these days, it feels like the word has been watered down, much like many of the other words that we're using within the mental health space, to the point where when it comes to trauma, though, everything uncomfortable is getting labeled as trauma. So I guess my question is it trauma or is it just life? Because
yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to say. She said it way better. Good job.
Because trauma used to mean something that deeply wounded you, an experience so impactful that it alters how you function mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. Physical trauma is clear as day, right? It's abuse, it's violence, it's accidents. We don't have to question that. But the emotional part is where I think it gets really tricky, because not every hurt or hardship equals trauma.
And we're labeling it as that.
Right.
Everything that's uncomfortable, we're labeling as trauma and an excuse to not do better.
Sometimes it's just life doing what life does, challenging you to grow, adapt, and become stronger. And when we start labeling every uncomfortable experience as trauma, we actually do more harm than good. And I say that
for sure.
Because again, you're missing, like, people don't have the empathy anymore. People don't have the understanding anymore because everything is being labeled as trauma.
Because trauma is subjective. It's based off of how you perceive something. And life will always test you. And that doesn't mean that you're broken. People will disappoint you. That doesn't mean that you're wounded for life. You will feel pain. That doesn't mean that you're traumatized. When we call every hard experience trauma, we end up internalizing normal life challenges or pathologizing normal life challenges as something that we need to heal from, instead of learning how to handle life. We're creating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the right way to say it. And it's Joe Ellis. The worst thing that has happened to someone is the worst thing that has happened. In a soft society, little things are traumatic because there's little hardship. Yeah, if you've never had to face real hardship, then sure, every little thing will become traumatic to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of start acting like a dick.
I think that the actual traumas lose the, because everything is being labeled as trauma, the actual trauma that people have experienced, there's no room for it. There's no support for it the way that it used to be. Because it's like, someone that now I'm reading the book, Something to Be Unliked. I think Souza suggested it to everybody. And part of it was him talking about that his friend is so anxious that he can't leave his house. And the therapist is like, yeah, but that's created. And he's like, wait, what do you mean that's created? And it was something where he created a scenario in his head so that he could continue to get attention. And so I think that also what they're saying with this stuff is that when you create the littlest things and make them bigger, what do you get? You get support.
Yeah.
You get pity. You get validation. You get all these type of things. And then when you get the hard truth, or you get the direct conversation of like, okay, enough is enough. Like, if this is the life you want to live, that's fine, but I don't want to be a part of that. Stop using it as an excuse. You know?
It gets to be too much for people. It's like I said now, like all these people that come out saying this whatever, this whole Shannon Sharp thing, or this whole, like, I kind of don't believe you, because everybody's doing it now, and 99 times out of 100, it's a fucking money grab, and it's not real, and it hurts the people that it actually happens to, because now people don't want to. They're gonna be like, nah, that didn't really happen. He didn't,
Well, and the thing is,
people. Diddy would not be on trial right now and locked up if that video of him with Cassie didn't come out. If that video didn't come out, he wouldn't be on trial. That is the only thing that is going to get him convicted of anything, is that video.
But also look at the world that we live in. And this is the part that always, again, kind of like makes my head tilt or whatever, is that we have normalized so many things, and then we turn around and we go after people for things that society has normalized. How many times do you see these actors and athletes and whatever older that are dating younger women?
Yeah.
Or younger women dating 20 plus year older men. They've made it normal.
Yeah, I know.
They've made it normal, and then all of a sudden they get mad because and then they all yell, well, 18 is an adult.
I mean, it is.
Is it though?
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
it is definitely.
If 18's an adult, why are you mad that a girl in her early 20s is dating somebody that's in his 40s?
Like Shannon
She's
Sharp.
an adult.
Shannon Sharp's in his 50s, and that girl was like 19 years old.
Technically, she's an adult.
Right.
Everybody wants to shout from the rooftop, well, at 18, you're an adult. You can make all these decisions. No, when you're 18, you can.
I was still stupid.
You can drive a car. You can vote. You can go to war. You can't buy cigarettes. You can't buy alcohol.
Yeah.
You can't. And you can get a tattoo.
Yeah.
You at 18, you can't go rent a car somewhere. You can't go rent a jet ski somewhere.
You can barely get car insurance by yourself at that point.
Right. You're still on your parents' health insurance at 18.
Yeah.
But yet you're an adult. We're going to consider everybody an adult. That's what I'm saying. So you say one thing.
Oh shit, she cost him a $50 million deal for a podcast deal?
I'm sure she did.
Nah, dude, go away. I'm not answering your call anymore.
I'm sure she did.
That's insane. Yeah, not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anyway, what did Kenneth ask me, how's Raven Simone doing these days? She's a little crazy.
She's on her podcast. She's doing the thing.
She's representing lesbians everywhere. She's the final word on lesbian shit, I guess.
She's fine. I think everybody now is wanting to use their voice to share their story.
Yeah.
And people are going to believe it. They're not going to believe it. They're going to understand it. They're not going to understand it. You know what I mean? And then I guess my question is like, is this whole idea of sharing more, is it actually helping people or is it hurting people?
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Some people will say, no, it's helpful because it gave me the courage to say something.
This dude is just nonstop calling
me. That's all right. But just unplug your phone. We don't have to answer anybody.
I can't unplug my phone.
Huh?
I can't unplug my phone.
Well, you don't have to answer. We're about to get off anyways to go see the kid.
That was fun, guys.
But yeah, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, some people think that sharing is good and helpful, and other people think sharing too much is hurtful because it does put out this like fantasized, you know what I'm saying, in some situations, you know, and like then unfortunately it goes back to the terms of like, well, oh, everybody has gone through that, so what's new about that? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good one. We unpacked some stuff. We got some prank calls. I feel important. I hate those. It was not a scam. Dude just wants to show out and show off on the phone. I get it.
That's all right. All right.
The first one was the first one was too much for me. If he would have stuck to the sit on my face thing, I could have kept answering his phone calls. But
I know, Rambler. Everybody wants to
no, sorry, dude. Bye, David Reed. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're getting out of here too. I'm gonna go play baseball with my kid and hang on. And is everybody gonna be around for Sev later? I think he's gonna fly drones into a wall again.
I did say that, Sev. I did say that when she told me that you were going back to Sousa's gym. I was like, oh, is he gonna drive another drone into the wall at 70 miles an hour?
Oh, sorry, Bernie. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Hope everybody's good over there.
Yeah, thanks guys for
thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be in the chat.
There were
with everybody
two.
Later.
Jake, there were two phone calls, and you missed them both.
Yeah, there was one sit on my face one, and the other one was the hard R like 5 times.
Yeah, so
we're good.
He wanted that quick.
Yeah, we got it.
Yes, and don't forget out of the box.
On Outside the Box, Lauren Khalil's going over there with Jake and Yanni Boy.
Yep.
For a little conversation. So
bye guys. Thank you. Eric, go enjoy that sushi later.
Yeah, we will.
We know it.
We are.
Yeah, we know what that means now.
Thank
you guys all. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And
have a great day.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Deuces.